Question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
One way in which we've used a typical convention is in the editing stage, where we have changed the scene to be black and white, and as opposed to obviously full colour. And this is to help portray the narrative, where the black and white shots are scenes from the past and full colour are those in the present.
We've also used some slow motion, slowing down or speeding up shots to support the narrative and make it more clear to the audience what we were trying to portray. Like with the past and the present, there's also where time goes backwards, so that makes it more clear what's actually going on rather than just having it all play out together.
One way we've developed a convention, however, is by not just employing a narrative that's either performance-based or narrative-based, but one that includes both.
For example, in our video, you've got the bit with the singer where he's acting with the other characters in the video, but he's also being shot playing his guitar and singing and lip-syncing to the song. So that way we've included an element of narrative and performance rather than just all one thing, which makes it more interesting and conventional of the genre.
One way we have challenged these typical conventions, however, is by featuring Ed Sheeran throughout the whole of his music video, because typically his style, he never features himself in the video. It's always obviously his voice singing. But for example, in the A-Team, the song is about a female and she's a prostitute, and it's her, she's the protagonist and it's her all the way through. Likewise in Lego House, again it's Ed's voice singing, but it's lookalike Ed as the actor, and Ed doesn't come up at all.
Another way we've challenged conventions of digipacks is we've printed the lyrics straight onto the actual card digipack rather than on a separate booklet. This is more convenient to read for the young target audience, and you can't really lose the entire thing. You can lose the booklet because it's quite small, so it keeps it all together.
Effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary texts.
With our digipack and the poster, we've got clear colour scheme for both of them, which is the orange, which Ed Sheeran obviously uses a lot in all his products and stuff to represent his ginger hair. So we've decided to keep the orange running throughout, so that fans will instantly recognise his trademark. We've also used his little paw print logo that he's got on some of his t-shirts and other stuff. So this is consistent with his already quite well established persona and brand image.
Again, throughout the digipack and the video shots in the music video, Ed is shown with a guitar, obviously playing it as performance based in the video and just kind of relaxing at home with the guitar, and this represents his lifestyle, helps with the brand image for fans, and again is typical of the soft rock acoustic genre. The photographs using the digipack and poster show the singer in the same situations, same environment at home with his girlfriend, and in the same clothing. So again, this provides consistency and shows that they all link together rather than being separate items, and it's obvious that they're a promotional package. So it appeals, I suppose, more to the fans and the target audience. And then there's a close relationship between the singer and his girlfriend in the video, so that's reflected by the image on the poster of them kissing as well. And this shows that it was all done at the same time.
And from your audience feedback?
Our audience feedback is essential so that producers of a product, us, can know and have a guideline of, first of all, who our target audience will be, and second of all, what our target audience expect and want in their products. So to find this out, we conducted an initial questionnaire for people of all ages and both genders, and we even used the new media technology of the Apple iPhone to record one of the surveys in person as evidence.
Once our target audience had been established, which is males and females aged 16 to 25, we knew we could produce a music video and digipack that, using their feedback from questionnaires, would probably appeal to them the most. We then presented the drafts of our media products to our class, who conveniently are the same age as our target audience. They gave us feedback on the strengths and weaknesses that they thought we should know?
One strength was that there was a clear narrative of the love and hurt relationship between Ed Sheeran and the girl. And this was obviously a relatable kind of theme for the young target audience. And again, the black and white shots helped connote time in the video. So past and was in the black and white, present in full colour, thus making it more emotional and visually interesting for them.
One of the weaknesses that came up was that a couple of our shots were quite dark and difficult to see due to the lighting. So what we'll do is, when we go to improve it, we'll just change the brightness using a tool on Final Cut and brighten up the shots so that they're a bit clearer.
One thing they did pick up on with the shots though was that there was a good range of the lengths of the shots to either have a sense of fly on the wall style camera editing, I suppose, as that's typical of the soft rock acoustic genre, as it's a laid back kind of thing, so it becomes more realistic. And you can see this in the clip here of Ed Sheeran walking around the garden. It's an extreme long shot. And then close-ups were also used, as well as an extreme close-up, so the intensity of the artist's emotions can be understood and seen by the audience. And again, really see his emotion and hurt for longing for his girlfriend. The varied range intrigues the audience and maintains the interest.
Yeah. Something else that we need to improve probably was that the rhythmic relations between shots were not quite accurate. In some places we had the right tempo of cuts to fit the pace of the song, but in other places we had a shot that went on for just that bit too long and it didn't quite fit in with the rhythm. So we need to cut the scenes a bit faster, change the editing so that it looks like everything comes together and is progressing at the same pace.
Once we had made these changes, we then produced another questionnaire for our target audience to answer, but not just our specific target audience, but we widened it and asked those older than our audience, because it's important to ensure that if our product was to be distributed as a real music video on channels such as Vivo and YouTube, it wouldn't just be the 16 to 25 category that would view it, and it's important that we find out if it appeals to everyone.
Yeah, so we had to make sure that the questions were sort of quite broad. Some of them included, did they feel that the video represented teenage relationships accurately? Most of them said yes. There was a strong connection between the main boy and girl that was conveyed through a clear narrative and the visuals that they can relate to, and the way that we'd separated certain periods of time.
And another question was, did they feel the video was typical of the genre? And again, the genre being soft rock and acoustic, and so a laid-back, relaxed atmosphere is expected. And they all said that this was successfully portrayed for them due to the live performances of Ed kind of playing his guitar. It's very sombre, and the environments which the scenes were shot in, so the bedroom and just kind of a home environment altogether.
Another question asked them if they thought the music video fitted well with the other products that we made, like the digipack and the poster. All of them said that it was clear that they were part of one big package due to the clear colour scheme of the orange and the consistency of the images between all of them, with Ed, the main singer, and the girl, you know, being sort of friendly and playful. And yeah, they could see that it all fitted together.
So overall, our feedback was positive, we felt. All the media products were a success, particularly for the target audience, but also the wider audience. And so after making the necessary improvements that were highlighted in previous audience feedback, we feel that our products are of a high quality and meet all of the necessary specifications.
Yeah.
You use new media technologies in the construction, research and planning and evaluation stages.
Throughout our whole project, we've tried to use as many, technologies as possible, not only to make it easier for us, but to make a more professional looking video and to help plan things. One of the first things that we did was, during our questionnaire, we had the idea that we could actually film one person's answers face to face rather than just having them tick the box on the paper. You can see our interactive questionnaire with Ben. Here's a clip of it.
Hi, we're doing a questionnaire for our media. We're making a music video, and so do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
That's fine, go ahead.
So, how old are you, first of all?
I'm 17.
And obviously, your gender is male. What is your favourite genre of music?
I'd say that my favourite genre is dance music.
Yes, okay. Fair enough. And do you enjoy going to gigs?
I do, indeed.
How often would you say that you watch music videos? Would it be less than one a week, 2 or 4 a week, or more?
Probably more.
Okay. How often do you watch things like YouTube, MTV, and Vivo for these music videos?
Quite often.
Quite often? Okay. What is your favourite type of music video? Something that's more narrative-based, abstract, with special effects, or performance-based?
Probably abstract.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Something that's more quirky, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. As well as this, we used the blog to kind of lay out all of our work so we could see it in front of us, what we'd done, what was left to do. And as well as this, we used a filming schedule, which was also useful as it helped us to work out the most convenient times to film. And once we knew this, we could then use Facebook and mobile phones and things to communicate with the actors in our group and one another. And we found this again to be very quick, very convenient, and just very helpful.
Yeah. During the actual construction of our video, once we'd arranged with all the actors, we used a Sony HD digital camera to film all of our shots. And everywhere we went, we took a tripod so they were nice and stable. But using the HD camera compared to other projects I've done with film cameras, it makes all the difference. It looks so much higher quality and it makes it look really professional, as it's obviously HD. Once we got the shots, we imported them onto the Mac and used Final Cut Express to edit them all together. This was sort of a new program to both of us. I mean, we'd seen it before but not done anything of this sort of grade on it. But that gave us a chance to sort of teach ourselves new skills, and we experimented quite a bit with the different effects and stuff just to make it a bit more exciting, not only for us but for the people watching. And now I'd probably be able to produce it again even better because of the stuff that I've learned on the programme.
Definitely. And as well as Final Cut, we also use Photoshop for our digipack and poster. Now, we used Photoshop last year, so we had them skills, but they were only kind of basic skills. So again, it gave us a chance to develop them, put them to good use, and just, I suppose we're more confident as well with what to do, what to try. And yeah, we just got to experiment and it was really good. And then finally, to showcase all of our work at the end, we've obviously used our blog. And here's a link to that now.
Overall, we feel we made the most of all of the media technologies available to us in order to produce professional looking video and matching promotional material, but also to help us get a bit more organised. And hopefully by using lots of technologies, it'll appeal to our younger target audience who are fans of the artist. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.